Hello, all my friends. Happy full moon to you. I'm so excited today because I have a very special announcement. But before I get to that, I do want to thank you for your patience with me tagging you in the video. I don't normally do that unless it's some big change that I want to make sure all my friends receive to keep you in the loop on what's going on in my life. I know these days, so much going on Facebook that it's easy for a post to get buried in all of that. So case in point, one of those big, huge things that happened for me last year, towards the end of April, I actually left my job with Progressive Insurance that I've been with for over 20 years and moved to Southern Utah. I know, what was I thinking? But it was during that time that, everything seemed to be blowing up in the world. And as you have all this stuff happen and all this uncertainty happen, this question came to me, and it's, what am I waiting for to live, the life I want to live the dreams I want? What am I waiting for? To die? So it just really hit me at this point in my life to just really move on to do things that I want to do. So I sold my truck, I packed up my U-Haul, and I headed to a beautiful little desert town in southern Utah called, it's spelled Hurricane, but here they pronounce it Hurricane, and it's like 20 minutes from Zion National Park and a couple hours from Vegas, 5 hours south of Salt Lake City. Just to give you an idea, it's like in the little corner, southwest corner of Utah. But a dear friend of mine, you might know her, Eileen Fouché, she bought a house here and she invited me down to be her roommate for a while, just to see what I can do with my dreams and all of that. So since then, since the end of last April of last year, kind of been decompressing from the rat race, which it's taken a while to do that. But during that time too, I've been questioning just a lot of my personal beliefs about myself and about the world, and just really preparing for this day. So my passion is to seek a higher, deeper connection with the spirit world, with the Creator and all of that wonderful, wonderful, world that's on the other side. And I love to feel the unconditional love of the Creator. It's like my compass, it's what drives me now to do the things in my life. And so kind of my little due north kind of compass that I have is to do anything I can to help me and others remember who we really are, which is powerful, supernatural, eternal spirit beings made of unconditional love, and also to remember that deep connection we have with the Creator. So everything I do to focus on that. And the main way that I do that for the external world is through what I call channeling the unconditional love energy. And it kind of expresses itself in two different ways here. One of them is messages. So I get messages kind of dropped into my head from, the Creator, from our angels, our spirit guides, and even from loved ones who have, gone to the other side. Yes, I speak to the dead. But I only connect to unconditionally loving beings that are on the other side. That's all the messages that I receive. So no weird voodoo, black magic, stuff, anything like that. It's all of unconditional love. But the other thing I do, the second thing, how it reflects through, is what I call kind of love energy work. And it can be doing things like transforming the energy in a home, like by doing a home energy clearing, or if someone has something going on with their physical body or emotions, those types of things, that's energy. And I can help with that too, help transform that energy in the body, which helps the body, kind of aids the body in helping it heal itself and change, whatever needs to be changed for your highest experience here. And Also, the other thing that I have been able to do is I call it a hedge of peace, which is like I form this, just this wall of unconditional love energy, like a hedge around individuals. And it just gives them the space of peace to where you can, take that deep breath and have a moment where you can, just catch your breath and reflect on life. And you can do that for a couple week period, and then, it gives you that little break. It's kind of like, I always say, it's like we're in this giant fear amusement park and we get tired of riding the rides and we just want a quiet time. And there's this nice little zen, peaceful garden off, away from all the rides. You can still hear people screaming in the background, but you can just sit there and enjoy your ice cream and just contemplate and like I said, catch your breath. So those are some things that I've been able to do, and I've been doing these for my friends and my friends of friends for a couple of decades. But now, today, is when I'm announcing and kind of expressing that to the world and offering all those abilities, all those services to the world. So ta-da! I'm just excited because now I'm making this my full-time work, and in offering all that to the world, I'm living my passion, expressing that to the world. Now, please, by no means, I'm making this video not because I want you to feel obligated to do any of this. It's just information for all those that might be interested. And I do have a description of all those services, how to, kind of reserve those or schedule those. And it'll be in the description box below on my website. It'll link you to my website at brettazen.com. So you can check that out there. If you do go to my website, you're also going to see that I've also created some little mini stores through Teespring. It's some like shirt designs and mug designs. And all these designs are created as reminders of, to turn us back to that unconditional love of the Creator we have inside, and just to celebrate each day. So those are in there. So, again, if you're interested, that'll all be linked in the description box below. And some of you may ask, Den, those things don't really interest me, but, I love you and I want to support you. Is there any other way? First of all, thank you so much. I love you too. And I do have a couple of, other options for you. If you want to make a monetary type of contribution, there is a little link for donations on my website, and again, I'll link it in the description box below. So if you feel inclined to do that, that's another option for you. But I know 2020 has been crazy for a lot of people and has created financial hardships for a lot of. So there's actually two free ways that you can help support me if you want to do that as well. The first, we'll call it option A, is YouTube. And I'm growing my YouTube channel, and the bigger it gets, it opens up a lot of possibilities, not only to share that love with a lot of people in the world, but it also opens up some other business opportunities, monetary opportunities, that type of thing, just so that I can continue to focus full time on this and not, have a job, a regular, job that is not within my spiritual adventure that I want to be in. So with YouTube, if you like any of my videos, if you share any of the videos, if you comment on the videos, and if you subscribe to my channel, any of those things just helps with these algorithms or all the behind the scene things that help my videos appear as recommended videos for other people as well. So just help spread the love and helps just get the messages of love out there. And I know we desperately, are craving that in the world these days. We all want more love, right? The other thing is with, so we'll call that option B, is that I do post social media posts, uplifting ones, every day to my social media. I have a Bretta Zen Facebook page, so if you're a friend of mine on my personal Facebook, if you also want to be on my Bretta Zen, you can do that. That helps me out. Also Twitter and of course Instagram. So that's where I'm at right now in all those, and I post those. So if any, even on my personal Facebook or the Bretta Zen or any of the Instagram, Twitter, if you're inspired by any of those posts that I do, sharing those just helps get that word out and help spread, love out to the world. So, I know some of you do that already, and I cannot express enough just how much it blows my mind, all the love that you have and the support you give me, and please know it is deeply appreciated. And I just want to thank all of you so much for your love and for taking the time to watch this video. I definitely feel blessed to have you in my life and to have you along, as part of my journey. So I love you. I wish you all the joy, the unconditional love, the laughter, the peace that you can handle. And you take care.